Hey, welcome back to Pete Plays. Here we are playing Vampire Survivors. This one's going up just a tad late because, as you can hear, I'm still having some voice problems. I was going to record last night, and I had I had some voice, but it hurt to say words, and that's not a good place to be. All right, we're playing Vampire Survivors. I actually played a lot of this after I did it for the show, and I got all these cool characters and lots of different powers, and basically I'm very, very strong. But there's all these. I think on the right there is like, did I beat a level with that person? And we've got a lot of different levels, especially the Bone Zone. Trying to decide which one I want to do. Giovanna the cat is like pretty chaotic. I think I want to go something. I don't want to be too wild. Let's go Porta. Permanent plus 30% area starts with temporary cooldown bonus. That's excellent. So we're going to see, where do we want to go? Oh, did I get all the relics? So I discovered also that there's a lot of like relics and things to discover. Excuse me. Woohoo! The Gallo Tower is really tough. That level is bonkers. I don't think I've done the Bone Zone. Calcified carnage awaits where the dead go to live. If we speak unholy vespers, we will open the way. But should we not go home? Have we not dug too deep? I don't know. Let's try it. I'm going to talk about games I played. Oh, I forgot about this. This thing. Healing is doubled. Recovering HP damages nearby enemies for the same amount. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Oh my. Okay. Also, I discovered that there are skips and rerolls. I like having knife though. So basically, I'm starting with so much power because I have permanent upgrades that I paid for. Ooh, I think I like this. Yeah, that thing. Look at that. Yeah, so I want to talk about games that I played this year. Not on Pete Plays. I'll go with that. So the first one I want to take up is just a little quickie. Deep Rock Galactic was a really fun game. I played it a few times with friends of the show, Darren and Tim. And it's... What's the easiest way to describe this? Basically, if you imagine... If you imagine like Counter-Strike, but you're a dwarf and you're digging rocks. What is that guy? Oh boy. It's pretty cool because the purpose of the game, there are like guns and stuff, but the purpose of the game is not really to hunt or fight. The purpose of the game is to extract resources from these like mines in on meteors, and you have different skills and there's like different loadouts, but you'll also be attacked by like arachnid creatures, and it's really a pretty fun game. I didn't get back to play too much of it, but I found it to be quite enjoyable. Ooh, took a little bit of damage there. Yeah, it was. Ooh, do I want to reduce my cooldown? Yeah. It was a good game. It was a good game, and I think it's definitely not my kind of game, the kind of game that I get like super stoked about. But I think also affecting it is like it's a game that's really most fun with other people. And it's hard to do gaming with other people sometimes in this day and age. But that's a good one. Deep Rock Galactic, check it out. I had a lot of fun with it. It just looks cool. I played a lot of Fortnite because that's my. Oh, we gotta do more damage. Played a lot of Fortnite because that's the, just the game that I play with my buds. And you know what? I'll say it. Fortnite is a good game. It just is. I mean, it's not a game that's for everybody, but it's fun. It has a lot to offer. You can play it in a lot of different ways. Base area up, base damage up. Yeah. You can do zero build, you can do build, you can do creative mode. You can go and try to find all the secrets. You can try to be the master of the battle royale. Like, it's just a really fun, versatile game. And I think people who knock it are either justifiably making a point about the sort of like monetization model, which I think is not irredeemable, but I think like microtransactions are, they become a little bit problematic. Wait, do I have a map? I do have a map. I don't think there's anything special here. Doesn't look like it because I'm in the bone zone. But here we go. Give me a whip. It's just it's a fun game, and if you can kind of manage the microtransactions, I think it becomes most problematic when it's about kids, but also like with supervision, like it can be just fine because it's the kind of thing that you can. Ooh, Santa water. I like the fire wand. It's the kind of thing that you can. I don't know. It's not really any different than like buying another like action figure that goes with an action figure set, or I don't think that just because it's something that can be maintained through microtransactions doesn't mean that there's something like wrong with it. It's a fun game. I have a good time playing it. I don't really play it by myself. I only play it with buds. Oh, the garlic is really good though. Summons capricious projectiles. I'm not gonna get it though. I'm gonna go with my garlic because I'm a big fan of the garlic as a power up here. Kind of lets me like do damage how I want. Especially when it gets strong, I can kind of like clear a path. Let's go get these over here. Yeah, Fortnite. It's oh, slow down, boys. There we go. Let's get more lightning. Yeah. What's next? Oh, Overwatch 2. That was another one that was that's like a game I play with buds. And it was fine. I like the original Overwatch better, but I think it's just because I don't like change. And there were changes because that's what happens when you have the sequel to a game, but the core gameplay experience doesn't really increases projectile speed. No, let's go with more whips. Oh! Oh. Here we go. First one of these of the day. Now I can take a sip of coffee. Okay. Got another upgrade for my human hands. I don't know what that means. It kind of looks like Edward Scissorhands is what it looks like. But yeah, Overwatch 2 was just fine. I think people were a little bit disappointed by it, just because it honestly doesn't really do anything that different than Overwatch, and that's fine. Oh my darling, there is a lot going on here. I'm really glad I picked up that garlic. Let's go more lightning ring. Lightning ring is... Oh dear. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Okay. Boy, that got ugly fast. The thing about the lightning is it kind of works behind the crowds. Ah, rats. So I think my next few upgrades need to be a little more about just doing damage in front of me. Yep, we want the duplicator. That's gonna do it. I've kind of figured out that there is this sort of like, to get the best loadout, you've got to find a way to have a good balance of a good number of projectiles, a good number of projectiles that pass through enemies, like how well they pass through enemies, and the strength of your projectiles. This is getting hairy. There we go. I need to level up. Let's up my base damage here, because that's gonna help. This music is pretty intense. I'll say it's pretty good. I miss Abracadabra from the first level. Do do do. Yeah, let's do more damage with our whip. I keep getting pop-ups on my computer because Google Chrome is full of garbage. Yeah, you just gotta have a good kind of array of things in your loadout. You can't just go with all one type, and you need to like be able to upgrade your stuff. And here we go. So what am I gonna do here? Oh man, I do like recovering health. I don't know. I don't think it really helps me to get luckier. I'm up all night to get lucky, like the legend of the vampire. I'm fighting all the skull boys. Oh dear. I gotta grab their gemstones. They're trying to eat my flesh now. We've come too far to get eaten by zombies. Oh man, I'm trying to make my way back up. Let's do some more damage with our fire wand. Oh, okay, so after Overwatch, I've been playing a game in episodes. It's sort of like a chapter-based game, and I'm a few chapters into it. It's called Firewatch, and it is one of these games that's like, you still do things, but it's more about the story, right? You're walking around through this. The story is like, you are a man who like has some trouble with his family, and like he needs to like get a job. So in order to like support himself and his family, and also like get some space from some emotional problems, he takes this job as like a park ranger, trying to like a firefighter park ranger, right? Like, we don't want there to be fires in the national park kind of guy. Increases retaliatory damage. Do I have retaliatory damage? I don't think I do. Let's get another projectile. And you basically are talking to this person that you haven't met. Oh man, that could really help. Let's go with Tractor. But she's like your boss basically, and she's kind of telling you like, hey, we gotta go find this, or like there's some teens out there and they're oh dear, this is bad. I think I need, let's go sideways. That'll work. Oh gee, if I can get out ahead. Here we go. Ah, I'm really glad I got that health regen. This is getting hairy. It's a really good story, and friend of the show Meg was like, you've got to play this, it's really, really good. So I've been kind of slowly working my way through it. Like, I played a chapter every, you know, few weeks or so. Base area, base damage. Yeah, I need to do a lot more damage. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's really good. I'm digging it. Oh, wow. And I recommend it. I haven't even finished it, but I definitely recommend it. It's not very expensive. I think it's like $12 or something like that, but it's really gorgeous. It's not like super high fidelity, but it's kind of got almost like a Team Fortress 2 feel to it. But the graphics, not the tone, obviously. Team Fortress is sort of ridiculous. Augments area of attacks. Base damage up. Love that. Yes, get that double duplicator. Ah, ha, 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 ha. I am become death, destroyer of worlds. I have a joke, but it's not PETEPLAYS appropriate because it involves saying the darn word. I was gonna say like Oppen danger. Can we make Oppenheimer jokes yet? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I would love to be able to swing back around and get to all of the... Oh man. Why is death following me? Get away. Okay, there we go. That's what I want. Here we go. This is good too. Give me more damage, because pretty soon I'm gonna go through here and I'm gonna get base damage up. Good. I don't remember if this happened in any of the playthroughs that I did, but basically I discovered that like, give me another projectile. Basically, I discovered that like once you get to a certain time limit, you quote unquote beat the level, but you don't like win. You just automatically lose. The Grim Reaper comes and obliterates you. Oh, there's that garlic again. Give me more damage, more projectiles. Anyway, Firewatch. It's really good. It's contemplative. It's thoughtful. There are some feels. So it's, I guess it's not a spoiler because it kind of happens right away. It's about a man who, you know, he falls in love and he has a wonderful life with his wife, and then his wife gets early onset Alzheimer's, and it's a big, oh, I'm in trouble. It's a big strain on the family, and they have to, you know, try to figure out the best way to care for her. So, if that's something you feel like you could handle as a story, go for it. It's a very good playable story, and in general, I'm not always like a big fan of those, but I've really been liking this one. So great recommendation by friend of the show Meg. Appreciate that one. What do I got next? I gotta look down for a second. Oh man, I have been crushing Castlevania Symphony of the Night the last couple weeks. I didn't, well, I was at home for Christmas because I didn't have my PlayStation, but boy, my hands are sweaty. Boy, I gotta take a second. My hands are the sweatiest right now. I'm very warm. I think the heat kicked on in the apartment. Oh, there goes the color, auto color matching was like, the screen's not so dark anymore. There's a blue shirt now. It's wild to me that I'm only at 12:55 when my episode time is almost at 20 minutes, but here we go. Yeah, give me damage in area. Give me another projectile. Wow, there's tigers now? Or those like... I can't tell if they're normal tigers or bone tigers. Or I guess they'd be like white tigers with black stripes. Or bone tigers. Bone tiger. Bone tiger definitely sounds like a wrestler. Symphony of the Night has been awesome. It's been a game that I've really wanted to play, but I just never took the time to like go out and figure out how to play it. And then I got on a really big Castlevania kick recently, and I was just like, you know what? I'm doing it. And Castlevania Requiem is a collection. I mentioned this, so I don't want to belabor the point, but it's a collection on PS4. It's Rondo of Blood and Symphony of the Night. And Symphony of the Night is not only one of the best games I played this year, it might be one of the best games I've ever played. It is so... The way that it balances... Oh dear, I could be in trouble. I could be in big trouble. Oh boy. Oh man. The way that it balances the difficulty of the game with oh, slow down boys. With giving you opportunities to base damage. With giving you opportunities to improve your loadout. The story is not huge, but it's not insubstantial, right? I feel like they've kind of curated it very tightly. The story is basically like a few years before, Richter Belmont defeated Dracula in like 1794. And then 4 years later, Castlevania, the castle, returns again, but it's only supposed to come back every... I can't get that. It's only supposed to come back every 100 years. So Alucard is like, what the deuce? Oh dear. Sorry. And he goes to investigate what's going on, and it turns out Richter Belmont has sort of like taken up residence in the castle, and there's lots of plot twists, and boy, I hate these things. There's lots of plot twists and lots of just like spooky, just everything you could want in a gothic horror game is in there. There's doppelgangers, there's giant like Shadow of the Colossus kind of bosses, there's like boy, those skulls are not a joke. It's really, really fun. It's very difficult. It's a difficult game, but I like how difficult it is while still encouraging you. It walks that line of like, this is really hard. Wow, I'm yellow because... Oh, it looked like I had jaundice. Ooh, I get the double duplicator. Evolved Lightning Ring. Projectile strike twice. Health recovery. Okay. Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling. We are getting so many. Holy cow. Yo. Okay. That was the big Mondo upgrade we needed. Oh, now we got pirate boys. Yeah, that could not have come too soon. Let's see if I can kind of work my way around here. Oh. Also, sometimes it's just hard to see what I'm running into. Oh, this is... Okay, there we go. Oh, my goodness! Oh, it's getting rough. Okay, okay, we're in trouble. I've got to find a way to get back. Oh, man. I've got to find a way to get back to all the stuff that I've been blowing up. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna try to make a big circle. There we go. Symphony of the Night is a great game. If you get a chance to play it, it set the standard for the Metroidvania genre going forward. Even though there were sort of Metroidvanias, like that really brought everything together. And I've talked about this in recent episodes, but if you get a chance to play it, I can't recommend it more highly. Very good. I want to give an honorable mention to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I want to give an honorable mention to Dead Army 4, which I honestly can't remember if I played early this year or late last year. So we're just gonna say early this year. But this was a game that was very. I mostly played it with Tim and Darren, and it's a very silly. It's Nazi zombies, right? Like, oh no, the Germans in World War II, they're into the occult, and they made zombies appear, and now they're trying to, like, open up the nether dimensions. It's another game that's, like, it's just a fun game, and it's honestly not poorly made. So it's not, I think it's not really the kind of game that can be, like, a great game. Try to double back on some of this. But it's also not a game that takes permission. I think some games, by merit of their subject matter, will like use that as permission to not be very good. Like that, it's a game that I feel like Wolfenstein could have done, the new Wolfenstein games, but those games are gorgeous and have compelling plots, and I think those are really cool games, even though they're basically just like Doom clones on speed. Let's do that. I think that's what. Oh boy. Well, I have a revive. That's right. I forgot. That's so good. It's not good enough though. Goodbye. I'm dead. Oh, man. Let's see what we got. The Bone Zone normal, gold times 1.5. I did get a lot of gold. I maxed out 3 things. Yeah, I'm starting to learn how to, like, read this. Thunder Loop. Oh, man. Look at that. Look at how much. I had the Thunder Loop for 2.5 minutes. Here, I'll bring my mouse over here. I had the Thunder Loop for 2.5 minutes, and it did nearly as much damage as my Lightning Ring, right? That's why you've got to, like, build up to get the special items, because they can just, like, really, really do it for you. It's super cool. Well, that was fun. And like I said, yeah, my honorable mention to Dead Army 4. It's just a fun zombie game. And we had a good time with... the character's name is not Boris, but we just called him Boris because he talked like a Boris-type character. But yeah, if you get a chance to play that one, it's on... I think I got it because it was on like free on PS4 Network thing, or however that works, but it's a fun little game if you can get it for a couple bucks. But yeah, tomorrow I will go over my my last 5 of my top 10 non-PETEPLAYS games of the year, and we'll see you then. Bye.